Big super fun Saturday. Here we go.
Where are we going?
We're going to St. John, the east end of St. John. Go Lime Out, a little floating taco boat. Well, that's the plan. We'll see how far we get. It's a little rainy. It looks pretty flat though, which is good.
We used to plan a lot for trips like this, and we're really winging it. We have a 4-pack of seltzers, and we're just gonna launch it over there. We're gonna go fill up gas first, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't think we have. Yeah.
I got one algae.
Okay. All right. That sounds pretty good to me. All right. There you go.
Here we go.
We didn't make it very far. When we first planned this excursion, it was earlier in the week when it was unseasonably flat. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
It was extraordinarily flat. It was amazing. We were really enjoying ourselves. Now it's back to like regular conditions, and it's so choppy out here. We're like completely exposed to the Atlantic Ocean. There's no island blocking us. Yeah, so it's a lot of waves and a lot of wind. So we're gonna pivot. We're just gonna go to Cruz Bay instead of Coral Bay. We're gonna get a taco there at like a fine restaurant, and then we're gonna try to go to one of those islands over there instead.
Still super fun Saturday. Here we go. Woo! Yeah.
Okay, we're strolling around Cruz Bay. Specifically, we're in Mongoose Junction, and we just went to St. John Brewers, and we like get their stuff at the grocery store. When we walked in today, they had this new one, this nice Moscow Mule, and the lady told us
The proceeds go towards the donkey litigation, the whole lawsuit about the donkeys. Someone took the donkeys and the petting zoo. Well, people in St. John are like, you can't just take our donkeys.
yeah, it's like the famous St. John donkeys, and somebody from St. Thomas just like wrangled them up and took them to St. Thomas for, like Evan said, for a petting zoo. So anyway, they're trying to get the donkeys back, and the proceeds from this beverage go for the donkeys. So we're gonna try it.
Let's taste it.
Yeah, it's good. It's not super mint. Is mint what goes in a Moscow Mule?
Oh, maybe.
Whatever plant is normally in a Moscow Mule, it's not very much of that. It's just like sweet and limey.
Lime, Dr. Ginger.
Oh, I guess that's why it doesn't taste like any sort of plant. There's no plant in there. It's good.
Cheers.
Is it? That's a mojito. Okay, but this is a good beverage. So getting tacos here was kind of a bust. It says, the sign behind me says opens at noon. It's after noon. It's like 12:20 and nobody's here. So I don't really know what that's about. But Evan is on the phone with Lavango Resort, and he's trying to figure out if we can just like pull up the dinghy there and hang out and snorkel and get lunch and stuff. We've never been, but it's like private. So anyway, he's gonna figure that out, and hopefully we can zoom right over there.
And everything. And then we could get lunch at the old sand pit, the name of the restaurant.
Cool.
She said you could hike around, so maybe the hiking's not great.
Huh?
But to get into like the beach club, you need special day passes or whatever. It costs money.
But the rest of it doesn't?
Yeah, you just go to the restaurant.
Cool.
You could just do that.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do it.
I don't like the bees around us. leaving Livongo, and a very nice little lunch. Strolled through some shops, and ran into some friends of ours who are playing music for the wedding coming up.
Evan said this poke bowl he had was the best one of his life.
It was a really good poke bowl. It was like that fat belly tuna. It's really tasty and buttery and nice.
I had a little shrimp bowl, which is also pretty good. All right, now we're gonna try to snorkel right here.
Here we go.
All right, we just finished snorkeling at Livongo. It was fine.
It was cool. We swam where we weren't supposed to swim, and we saw some sharks, which were really cool, a lot of fish. And the current got really, really strong, and there was a bunch of boat traffic.
There was not a bunch of boat traffic. There was one guy running the shuttle for Livongo, and he had words at us.
And he yelled at us.
He did. So we jumped right out of the water, and now we're fleeing the scene.
Bye, Livongo.
Bye, Livongo.
There's a lot of currents over there, but what about the currents over here? It's gonna be fun.
We'll let you know how it goes.
Really good snork.
Yeah. And nobody yelled. There's no boat traffic, and nobody yelled at us to leave. So
We're on an illegal ball, but that's okay. Other than that, fantastic snorkel.
lots of sea fans, different color sea fans.
Different colors, yeah. Saw perfectly circular brain coral. It was like a perfect orb. Phenomenal.
A lot of different fish. There was a school of cool bluefish, the ones we always see. But then there was a secret little needlefish snuck in there. Did you see that? It was very funny. Just swimming right along in their
Hanging
school.
out in the school. I felt like I was in the school. We were just with the fish, hanging out. Giant parrotfish. So probably the biggest parrotfish I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like a unit.
Two lobsters, which is cool. They're both a little small, but yeah, neat to know that they're here. All right, off to the next spot.
Cool spot.
I don't really know where we are now, but we just found another ball at another little island, and we're about to jump in right here.
Kinko Key.
All right, we're back on the big boat. We just did our little outing, bebopped around a couple little islands. Ended up being a great time.
Wonderful little day. Bopping around little islands by St. John.
Yeah, it was not what we expected. We were supposed to go out to Coral Bay, trying to go to the taco boat, but that's okay. We ended up getting some decent food on
Livongo.
On Livongo, yeah. We got just a nice beverage in St. John, but anyway, yeah, hopped around, saw good coral, nice sea fans, real good stuff. Went to a couple places we've never been before, and now we're back home. Good Saturday.
Fun.